Today's episode of Still Single is brought to you by Cuckington Steel. For all your girlfriend's other boyfriend's banking needs. We all know you struggle in life, being so simple and pathetic.
Jeez, these ads are getting so mean.
It's hard handling your girlfriend's finances ever since her OnlyFans took off, isn't it, you little bitch boy?
Oh my god, that's harsh.
How does it feel trying to balance her checkbook knowing she won't fuck you anymore, but hundreds of men get off to her body every night?
This really seems like it's taking a turn for the worst.
We know it's painful. In fact, we've actually been there a long time ago. We at Cuckington Steel want you to know that we understand what it's like to have another man fuck your wife. We get it, and we want to help lessen the pain. Why should you have to handle all the e-transfers and deposits? Let us handle all the hard stuff, you poor helpless little thing. Need to refinance your house? Student loans got you down? How about investing in the stock market? Just kidding. Let Daddy take care of that. Cuckington Steel, for all your girlfriend's boyfriend's banking needs.
Aw.
No, not. Aw, Mandy, that shit is not cute.
Come on now. Here we go. I'm still what? I'm still single. I don't know what to do. I'm still single. I have no reason nor a clue why. I'm still single. Why must I wait? I'm still single. Someone find me a date. Someone please find me a date.
Welcome back to Still Single. I'm your host, Summer, and I only have one father, but I'll call anybody daddy.
Ew.
I'm Derrick, the guy that's just sitting right here.
Derrick? You okay? You seem a little down.
Yeah, are you? No, whatever. You're kind of killing the vibe here.
I'm fine.
Ew. Are you crying?
Derrick? You need a minute there, buddy?
No. No. I'm fine. Let's just go on with the show. Today we're talking about genital hygiene. Does anybody really know how to keep their peen clean? Are vaginas supposed to smell like milk that's been left out over the counter? And don't get me started on douching. Why are people so opposed to cleaning their assholes? I mean, it's not supposed to come out looking like a fudgicle.
Oh, okay. Why are you crying? What happened?
I got boo-lighted again, and I really like this one.
Boo lighted?
It's just his way of saying ghosted, Mandy. Get with the program. Have you seen any of our episodes? It's called Researching Your Talent. Derrick, why is this a problem for you now? We get ghosted like all the time. I mean, you more than me, way more than me, but we've been rejected collectively more times than a child start trying to make the switch to more mature roles. Besides, we all know that the people who are ghosters are the ones with the real issues. I mean, I can take rejection, but it's the waiting that kills me.
Yes, but it's starting to take a toll on me. Summer, am I a dumpster fire?
Oh no, don't be silly. I'd call you more of a natural disaster, kind of like a tornado. You know, you wreck my shit up, but you always turn my world upside down.
Oh,
Why does that sound like a bad pickup line?
Mandy, either step up or shut up. Aren't you supposed to be making sure this show runs smoothly? So, smoothin'.
Summer, please don't talk to me that way. You know I don't like it when you act like you're my boss.
I'm just saying, you can't judge me when you haven't put in any effort to help him cheer up yourself.
I asked him if he needed Wait, I don't have to explain myself to you. Derrick, how about you go take a second and go to the bathroom?
thanks, Mandy, but I'm not in the mood to masturbate right now.
Good God, that's not what... Wait, is that why you use the washroom so often?
I can't believe you're only just now noticing this.
Well, I'm sorry, Summer, that I don't automatically assume when people say they're going to the bathroom to relieve themselves that they're going to the bathroom to relieve themselves in a different way than I think they're going to the bathroom to relieve themselves.
Do you always think about what people are doing when they're in the bathroom? Because that's kind of weird.
No, I don't. Just help me calm Derrick down.
Fine, but we're going to have a serious talk about your bathroom fetish, young lady. Okay, drama queen, you've got your 30 seconds of fame. Can we tone it down now?
Summer!
I mean, there. It's okay. It's his loss. There are plenty of rocks in the Grand Canyon or whatever.
I know, but it sucks. You meet a guy, you go on a date that he forgets about until the last minute. You have a really great first date at Costco. You plan a second date, which he agrees to, but then backs out at the last second because he's too sore from working out. Finally, you get ghosted out of the blue. He played me so well. I didn't see this coming. Like, there wasn't any red flags.
Are you sure about that?
Summer.
I mean, are you sure that you got ghosted?
Yep. He hasn't texted me back in 10 days. That's hardcore boo lighting. It's not like he's going to text me back pretending like he thought he texted me and forgot to hit send, or that he thought I'm the one who ghosted him.
Any guy who does that does deserve to be subjected to the worst forms of medieval torture available on the market.
Oh, that's a little aggressive.
Well, I'm sorry, Mandy, but Derrick has a point. The dating world right now sucks, and I'm starting to get sick of people treating me like I'm some 2-star hotel. When I'm clearly a 5-star bed and breakfast they should be eating at all night long. God, I bet you wouldn't have to deal with this type of shit if you were blonde.
Yep.
What does that have to do with anything?
Blondes are the most overrated people on the planet. They think they're hot shit just because Hitler wanted to fuck them.
Derrick, that's not accurate.
Whatever. My point is people are obsessed with them.
Like, everyone goes ape shit over the Aryans.
Ugh, tell me about it. I mean, blondes are pretty much a fetish. Pretty sure half the time my brother gets laid just because he's a blonde.
To be honest, I've thought about making that switch more than once.
You don't mean... You're thinking about crossing over to the blonde side?
Yeah.
Traitor.
Calm down. What's so wrong with that? I mean, sure, they may be a little bit self-absorbed and kind of stupid, but have you ever truly met a blonde you didn't like?
The asshole that blue lighted me? My brother? Heidi Klum? My landlord's girlfriend?
Hey, hold on. What did your landlord's girlfriend do to you?
She laughed at me when I asked her out that one time.
To be fair, you are sleeping with her boyfriend.
Only to lower my rent, and we asked her to join in when she walked in on us that one time. But no, she wanted to be dramatic and start complaining about how emotionally scarred she was because she caught her boyfriend in bed with another man and how I'm a homewrecker, blah, blah, blah. You know what? It totally killed the mood. It's like, join in or get the fuck out, you stupid bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Well, okay, all blondes I've met are really cool people. They're also super fun and great to party with, if not just a little bit dumb, which I've mentioned. That's only some of them.
See, that's what they want you to think, but in reality, they're judgmental assholes who get everything handed to them.
Derrick, you sound really bitter. Are you sure you're not projecting your anger on an entire group of people based on the actions of one individual?
Mandy, what do I look like, a Republican? I know I could be stupid, but I'm not Candace Owens. This is an anger that has been building up for years. I grew up with a blonde, and I'm tired of watching him get whatever he wants just because of the color of his hair.
Eric, what are you talking about? Your brother definitely gets rejected just as much as you do, if not more. He's such a douche. A really, really hot douche.
See, you would think that, but I have receipts. I hacked into his dating account to compare our numbers and take a look at this.
Derrick, you hacked into your brother's account.
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't say hacked. I know the password, okay? And it wasn't hard to figure out. Big Dick Bros 69 with a capital D and no spaces. Ugh. Just like a blonde. Anyway, that's besides the point. Look at his numbers.
Hang on. His username is "Don't call me daddy till I'm 35." I mean, I guess that's unique. Most people just use their name.
Ugh, I don't know how he would get any matches with that username. Though online dating in general just feels so sleazy.
He has 1,000 matches.
What?
Okay, but that doesn't really prove anything. I mean, we're talking about your brother. He probably just swipes right on everyone. We both know that a truck stop bathroom has way higher standards than he does.
But I did the same thing, and I only got 20 matches.
Okay, that's rough. But maybe it was your username or your pictures.
I just used my name, and all of my pictures were from Firefest.
Don't you mean Firefest?
No, Summer, Firefest. Oh, come on, don't you give me that look. I didn't realize the typo when I brought the tickets. But you know what? I've learned a lot about deep-fried foods that weekend and met some very great people. I mean, can you say that you paid $10 to take a picture of Guy Fieri after he'd taken 4 shots of lard and was drunk out of his mind?
No.
Anyway, of the matches I got, things were pretty weird. All the people that messaged me were saying that they wanted to be fucked by a curly-haired guy. Apparently, I guess there's a stereotype that we have the best dicks. The curlier the hair, the greater the dicks.
Okay, you don't need to stop.
I'm just like the
But
curvature.
no, okay, close your mouth. I guess you have that going for you, but I think that's just a coincidence. I mean, I have curly hair naturally, and I've never heard anything like that. Come to think of it, doesn't that rapper Little Dicky have curly hair? Whatever. Being on a dating app is like gambling in Vegas. You know, from my experience, you either win big or you wind up hitchhiking on the Las Vegas Strip at 4 a.m. wearing nothing but a candy G-string and some sparkly heels you stole from a stripper who's 3 sizes bigger than you.
You stole stripper heels?
Yeah, they were size 11 jelly heel sandals. I mean, I had to take that to the Smithsonian. I was gonna get money for that shit. That was a work of art. That is one night and one yeast infection I will never forget.
Oh, God.
Despite Summer's interesting choice of metaphor,
It
I
wasn't
do
a
have to
metaphor.
agree. I don't want to know that.
Just carry on.
I do have to agree that there is no solid evidence to your case. And I also have to disagree that all blondes are full of themselves. Like, personality is not dictated by hair color.
Okay, well, even if they are, they have every right to be. Look at them. They're fucking hot. They're the top of the hot chain for sure.
Are you sure that they're hot, or are they just blonde?
What do you mean?
I mean, are you sure you're not just attracted to them because they have blonde hair?
Well, all of the blondes I've met are hot, so I'd assume that being blonde helps.
Right, but they're not as attractive as you think. I mean, it's just the facade. Like, look at the celebrities. Name some blondes.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, please. He's overrated. He's buff, blonde, and comes from a place that has kangaroos. And that's what's supposed to make him a triple threat? Notice how I didn't say personality? That's because blondes don't have any. Give me another one.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ugh. He's a dirty old man. Every time he goes on a date, it looks like he's taking his granddaughter to lunch.
Okay, fair enough, I guess. If not a little harsh, he was in Titanic. But anyway, Pamela Anderson.
She has more plastic in her than a house full of Barbie dolls.
Justin Bieber, maybe, is blonde?
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of cute when he was younger, but now, look at him. He's winning the award for looking like a 40-year-old burnout at the age of 27. If I saw him at a school, I would call the police.
He just did design some new Timbits, though.
They're terrible.
Anyway. He just looks like a guy who has a van.
Okay, what about Brad Pitt sometimes?
His face looks like it needs a bath.
Derrick, stop. You're being mean, and we can't afford celebrities coming after us again.
But you didn't say I was wrong. These are just some of the people that Hollywood has brainwashed us into believing blondes are hot.
Derek, Hollywood is not trying to brainwash us. And it's fine, Mandy. We'll just say it's satire again. That's how we got out of the last lawsuit.
Summer, think about it. The main character of every movie that everybody likes is blonde.
That's just a coincidence. They're clearly cast for their talent.
That's like saying they cast porn stars based on their acting abilities, when we all clearly know that the biggest dicks always get the job.
Or the people who could take the biggest dicks. But
Right.
I guess you're right. But I'm still pro-blonde. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
That's because you've watched Legally Blonde like 100 times.
216, but what's wrong with that?
Legally Blonde is propaganda put out by blondes to romanticize themselves.
You can't seriously be telling me that there was not a single brunette that worked on that movie. You've really crossed a line now, honestly. You can say anything you want about Leonardo DiCaprio and Heidi Klum, but I will not have you criticizing my favorite movie.
Oh, okay. Well, since it's such a good movie with great morals, how about you tell us what the movie is about?
It's about a woman learning to love herself and finding out there's more to life than just being blonde. Because, yes, she also happens to be a blonde. She goes to law school, and against all odds, she becomes a lawyer. It's a pretty powerful, very inspiring story.
Wrong.
Okay, well, then what's it about?
Legally Blonde is about a blonde woman dealing with rejection for the first time in her life.
That is not true.
Summer, the premise of the plot is that she gets rejected by her boyfriend and stalks him to a law school where he has happily moved on to someone else, and she spends a lot of the movie trying to break them up. It's also anti-brunette.
How?
Every character that is mean to her is a brunette. Warner, Vivian, the teacher, the mean lady at the dress shop, all brunettes. Also, when she wanted to dye her hair, Paulette pretty much tells her she was way too pretty to be a brunette.
Okay, but she ended up with Emmett, who was the only decent guy in the movie, and he was a brunette. Also, one of her friends was a brunette.
Okay, well, first of all, the Emmett thing, that was just a ploy to get the other hair colors to keep chasing after them. Also, like, come on. She's not colorist. She has a brunette friend, really?
What? It's not
this is
a
making-
token brunette friend.
This is making less and less sense by the second.
Is it? Let me ask you, how many blondes do you know that are married or dating a non-blonde?
Just from off the top of my head, I can't really say.
Exactly, because blondes don't date outside of their hair color. They want to keep their hairline pure. Why do you think so many people dye their hair blonde? It's because they want to date or bask in the glory of a blonde. And yet, you barely see any blondes dyeing their hair another color. It's because they're not trying to lose their status in society.
Why does that kind of make sense?
It doesn't.
It does. And you know why? Because it's the truth. And I, for one, am starting to think that the world would be a better place if we all just dated inside our hair color.
Oh, come on, Derek. That can't be true. And that sounds kind of cult-like, and a couple of other things I would label.
Have you not heard of the phrase, if they can't use your comb, don't bring them home?
Oh, come on, Derek. No, Derek, I haven't, because I, for one, don't support your anti-blonde smear campaign you have going on all of a sudden.
All I'm trying to say is just because you're Hitler's wet dream doesn't mean you're special.
Please stop bringing up Hitler.
Okay, Derek, we get it. You've been scorned by so many blondes that you're feeling a little butthurt.
I'm not feeling butthurt. Blondes are the terrorists of the world. They have superiority over every other hair color, and they need to be taken down a peg.
Okay, then rank every hair color. How do you think society sees them? Peg by peg, right now.
Oh, don't do this.
Fine, I'll fucking peg this list. You want me to
Okay,
fucking
do
peg
it,
this
yeah.
list?
Yeah,
I'll
do it
fucking
hard.
peg this.
Yeah,
You
do
ready?
it.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
fucking
Yeah.
peg it. I'm gonna peg it hard. Okay,
All
yeah,
right,
let's
do
fucking
it.
do it. Yeah, okay. Blondes are at the top.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then brunettes are in the middle. They're the middle tier.
Ooh.
Oh, we're doing this.
Oh yeah, we're fucking pegging the shit out of this list.
Yeah,
Then
do it.
obviously,
Yeah, do
oh
it.
yeah. Then obviously gingers go on the bottom. Fun fact, did you know it was a blonde that came up with the phrase "beat them like a redheaded stepchild"?
Derek, please stop spreading false and, frankly, downright harmful information.
What are you gonna do
You know
now, Derek? What goes next?
Oh, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck blondes. And fuck that fucking list. And you want to know something? Instead of kick a ginger day, we should have fuck up a blonde month. Who's with me?
None of them. Our listeners are going to hate you. Like, do you hear yourself right now? Do you hear what you just said live on the air, Derek?
Yeah, Derek, the fact that you so reliably fall for every trap Summer sets for you astounds me, and that's coming from me. Anyway, let's just move on, please. I feel like I just attended some very politically incorrect rally, and that's putting it lightly.
All I'm trying to say is that we should fucking peg blondes. Is that so wrong?
Mm-mm. It is. Derek, have you really thought about what it's like to be blonde? I mean, really thought about it?
No, Summer, I'm not dyeing my hair.
Aren't you tired of being rejected? Lonely and miserable? What if you could solve all your problems by changing one little thing about yourself?
No, fuck off.
I mean, it's only a little change. I'll do it with you.
Wait, you'll dye your hair right now?
Yeah, I'll call a salon.
Don't you think this is a bit extreme and, frankly, making me a little bit uncomfortable right now?
Okay, well, Mandy, I feel like you're uncomfortable when a fly flies into the room, okay? If you can't beat the top tier, join them.
I'd rather topple the patriarchy.
Yeah, with your hairline.
It's called a widow's peak, and it is a highly, highly sought after trait.
Sure, in 1879. Look, Derek, it's time you stop sobbing and come over to the blonde side. It's a magical place where people will fawn all over you just because you have golden locks. You can also be the biggest piece of shit on the planet and people won't care because your hair is blonde. Think of how many matches you'll get.
25?
Times that by 1,000.
Well, they do say blondes have more fun.
See, I think it's about time we collected all that fun we're owed.
What? We're just being anti-blonde? Okay, I'm all for freedom of expression and having fun with our looks here, but I feel like you're really going to extremes to prove a point that you don't even know what it is anymore, and you're definitely going to end up offending more than a few people here.
I guess even if it would maybe get me more ass, I feel like I'd have to start worrying about being adopted into a cult or kidnapped. Being a hot commodity all of a sudden and all.
But if you go missing, they'll look for you everywhere. You'll get candlelight vigils and press coverage.
Yeah, Summer, I know how it works. I've seen Gone Girl.
It's just hair. I mean, isn't it a little desperate to dye your hair just for some attention from the opposite sex?
Geez, have you ever heard of peacocking? That's exactly why I do it.
Listen, Mandy, your stable already has a horse in it, so why don't you just go mind your business while I try to catch me a steed?
I don't even know how to begin to respond to that one.
Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna... I can't do this. I can't get rid of this. These thoughts.
We can do it.
I can't, no.
We
I
can.
can't get rid of this.
I mean, we'll go to a
it's-
salon. You're not supposed to bleach it yourself because they say that you can
No.
like really F up your hair that way, but it's just a little bleach and then some tone.
Listen,
Everyone on TikTok does it, Derek. We'll be fine. It's fine.
I can't.
We-
The only
Do
thing
you
I
want to
can
make a
bleach
video? If we could do the TikTok and then it'll look just, it probably won't be viral just because, what you've got going on isn't really a hot commodity right now, but it'll be cool.
I can't. No, Summer. I've already bleached my asshole. I can't bleach my hair. I can't get rid of it. God.
Hey, Derek, don't you want the carpet to match the drapes?
No. I can't. It feels so wrong, but so right. God, how I wish I could just quit you.
Okay, if you're going to miss your hair, then I guess don't do it. But I think I'm gonna.
Well, before you do, before you abandon us to join the small portion of society magazine shames us for not looking like, answer me one thing.
Okay. What?
Who's the lead of Toy Story?
What? You know I haven't seen Toy Story.
Wait, what? Are you fucking serious? Who hasn't seen Toy Story?
Me, my parents are European immigrants.
Oh, you're fucking weird.
Okay, who's the lead? I mean, I've seen commercials. It's the cowboy, I think, and Buzz Lightyear. Is that right?
Yeah, and well, both of those guys are brunettes, right?
You lost me.
Oh, okay. What about Rush Hour 3?
What?
I'm trying to say there are good movies out there without blondes being at the center of attention.
So say that. Anyway, I like being the center of attention.
You are! Summer, you have your own show!
Yeah, but it's not on a network. Think of how many more followers I could get, and boyfriends, and dudes who leave their families for me. Think of how much more fun life would be for me if I was blonde. I mean, I'm already hot.
But, I mean, you don't know that. You don't know what more you'll get.
But at least it's worth a shot. And don't you want to get more matches?
I do, but not like this. I wouldn't be me. I'll just be as fake as the rest of them, trying to fit in a world filled with sadness and depression. Now, tell me, Summer, when the dye is gone, what does my hair become?
Brown? I don't know how to answer this question.
No, it's me! Me, Summer, it becomes me.
Okay, can I just say one last time, because I feel like you're not listening to me at all. Just because you dye your hair blonde doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's okay to change your hair to any color you want. That's assuming that is what you want, but like, don't expect anything to come of it. And also, Derrick, if you bleach your hair, it won't fade. Your hair will only turn brown when your roots grow in.
Thanks, Mandy, for that brief lesson in the basics of cosmetology. I'm still going to dye my hair, but I guess this time I'm doing it for the right reasons. Got that, everyone?
Which are?
Because I'll look fucking hot doing it, and because I want to.
And we support you for that.
You know what? I think this might actually be a good note to end the episode on. Probably as good as we're gonna get at this point. Derrick, why don't you read us out?
Today's wholesome moment was brought to you by Cucketing Steel. Everything a little bitch boy needs to manage his mistress' funds. She's a busy lady and you're trash. Cucketing Steel, now offering lower mortgage rates for first-time buyers and bitch boys.
And there goes one wholesome moment shot to hell.